right, welcome to the lesson word assignment 2 about us. First, let's look at the end product. We will be creating a brochure about South Mountain Community College using MS Word Advanced Learning. From the titles, you can see the content is about our college and what we stand for. And in this lesson, we will be using smart art, graphics. We will be manipulating the text using precise formatting in MS Word, Microsoft Word, to create this document. So let's start working on the lesson. And first, we will be opening a blank document. So let's do that first. New, and I'm going to choose the blank document. And first and foremost, we need to go and save it in our CIS folder. So I'm going to go Save As. I will navigate to my PC and then to my document section. And in the CIS folder, in Word Assignment 2 about us, I'm going to save it with my last name, sen underscore first name underscore Word Assignment 2 about us. And let's save it. Okay. So we have saved a blank document. So next, what we're going to do is we are going to click on the Layout tab. And this Layout tab is a very, very important tab because it gives us an option to set margins, to change the orientation, landscape, portrait, even to change the size of the document, as well as, very importantly, let us assign paragraph spaces, and we are going to come back to it. So first, let us check the margin for this document, and we should check it that it is the default normal. Next, let's go back to home. We are going to check the footer and the header section, because as we see the final product, we see that there is a design on the header and footer section. We used shape in order to create that design. So therefore, let's go to our document to check the header and footer section. So I'm going to go to the top of my document and double click. And we should see the contextual tab, header and footer has appeared, which is 0.5, 0.5 at the bottom. So we are good. So let's go and insert the shape. So we'll go to Insert tab, and we are actually inserting a L shape. Again, shapes are very, very important because it actually allows us to enter text for informational purposes in our document. But here we are going to use these shapes in order to make it look pretty. So we will go back and let's go to shapes over here in the illustration group, down arrow, click on the L shape. Let's draw it. And as you can see, the contextual tab for the shape format and head and footer has appeared. So let's go and set a size for it, 0.98. And it's very important that it is precisely the same, 0.98. Because as I said, we are going to use these precise measurements in order to create this document. So let's go and click enter. And so the shape's size is 0.98, 0.98. Now we are going to change the color. So we are going to go to shape format and go and click on the shape fill, and we're going to choose this color, which is orange accent 2, lighter 60%. We do not want any outline over here, so we are going to go to the shape outline and we will choose no outline. And then we are going to set this shape so that it flushes with the header imaginary line. Next, we will copy this and paste this. As we paste it, we should see to it that we click on, in the shape format, in the arrange group, we click on the down arrow of rotate and flip it horizontally so that it fits properly on the left side of the header. We will again copy this and paste it, and we will see to it that we paste it with the keep source formatting. And then what we will do is we will flip it vertically. So let's go to rotate and flip it vertically. Okay. Last time we had chosen horizontally. This time we have chosen vertically because we are going to put this on our left side of the footer. Next, we are going to again right click, copy it, paste it, choosing the keep source formatting. And this time we are going to flip it horizontally for the right side of the footer. So we are going to go over here and we are going to place it over here. So we are done with it. And let's now go and see the borders. Next, we are going to assign borders to this document. So let's go back and we will go to design. We will click back on the plain blank space because we were in the header and footer section. So therefore, your page border would be transparent if you're in header or footer section. You have to be on the blank space. So we are going to go to design and we will get the option of page borders. We are going to see to it that we are on page borders, navigate or scroll down and click on the 3 straight line option. We will go and choose the color, and the color will be exactly the same as the L shapes that we had, which is orange accent 2 lighter 60. So we are going to click on it and we will go OK. Now we have our borders. So next, what we are going to do, two very, very important things. Let's navigate back to home and we are going to enable the paragraph marks. Now, paragraph marks are very, very important, which we call them formatting marks, and they look like this. And they are helpful way to view non-printing characters on our document. So basically, every time you press enter or a space bar, you can see that there are some marks which are appearing. And it helps us to align the paragraphs properly. So let's see how does it help. So let's get back and let me press the enter without any words. I do not have a single word. And let's go to our second page. And let's see the second page. And it is here, we can see it is aligned to a perfect kind of a rectangle. So we know that our shapes are aligned very precisely. Okay, so let's go back as I click and let's zoom. So we are over here and we should at this point of time also see to it that the ruler is enabled. If you do not see the ruler, you can go to view and you should enable the ruler and it will pop up. Now, ruler is very, very important because you can use the ruler in order to adjust the width of the margins, the tabs, and we will be using ruler to set tabs and indents in your document. So let's go, and next thing that we do is we are going to bring in text from a file that we already have downloaded from the canvas. So we are going to go to Insert. In the text group, we are going to, and my cursor is over here. On the text group, we are going to go to the down arrow of Object, and we will click on Text from File. And let us navigate to where we have our raw file, which is called Raw Text About Us Word Assignment 2 that you downloaded from the canvas. And I'm going to click on Insert. And here we have all the text. We didn't have to type. We just brought in a text from another document. All right, now that we have imported our text, let's change the line spacing. Now, line spacing is the distance between lines of text. Loose line spacing can make the text more readable, while tight line spacing can fit more text in a space. So let's select the whole document, and we will change the line spacing from here. We are at Home tab, and we click on line and paragraph spacing in the paragraph group, and we will actually change it to 1.15. But how does it look when it is loosely set? But if I set it at 3.0, there is more space between the lines. And if I set at 1.0, there is less space between lines. So let's set it at 1.15 for the whole document. Next step is we are going to change the font style or format of the first paragraph. We will select it. We will go to the font group and we will change it to Amasis Empty Pro Black. We will change it to 24. We can type it in and enter, and we will center it. We will also change the formatting of our mission, and we will change it to the same font, which is Amasis Empty Pro Black, and we will center it. We will bold it, as well as set paragraph spacing, which is very, very important. So let's go to Layout, and here in the paragraph space, we are going to set the paragraph spacing. So what it does is it adjusts the distance before and after the paragraph. And now whenever you press enter, you actually get a paragraph. So our mission is a paragraph, as well as South Mountain Till Society is a paragraph because there is an enter mark over here, as well as South Mountain Community College About Us, the whole sentence is a paragraph. And these we call paragraph. Therefore, I am calling our mission paragraph. So let's go and set the before and after. The after space is 8 point and the before space is 12. And now that we have formatted it, we will copy the formatting with Format Painter. What the Format Painter does, which is this one, lets you copy all the formatting from one object and apply it to another one. Think of it as copying and pasting for formatting. And once you start using it, it is very addictive because it's very convenient. So let's use it. So I'm going to choose this and I'm going to double click on Format Painter. I'm going to navigate down and I'm going to assign the same formatting as our mission to our core values, SMCC leadership, foundation and development, and our 40-year announcement video. To set an indent at 0.5 for the first paragraphs in this document. And as I do it, I will just hit the Tab key on my keyboard. And if you see the ruler, the indent, first indent has moved to 0.5. So I'm going to backspace again. I'm back. you could actually set the first indent from here too at 0 point. It would do the same thing. But the convenient way to do is just hit the tab key. So I'm going to go to the second paragraph over here, and I'm going to set tab at 0.5 over here at 0.5, and we are done. Next, we are going to insert picture bullets. We are very used to using bullets, which are generically embedded into Word, but this time we are going to use picture bullet. So picture bullet is also another cosmetic factor. We have seen we use shapes, number, alphabets used as bullets, but here in this lesson, as I said, we are going to use the picture for a bullet. So the first paragraph is this, that we want to bullet, and we will select it. We are in home, we will go in the paragraph group to the bullet arrow, and we are going to click on define new bullet, and we will click on picture, and we will go to a file, travel to where you have downloaded from the canvas all the files, and this is the picture that we are going to use as a bullet, which is called SMCC underscore for bullet. And we are going to select it, and we are going to insert it, and we will go OK, and see we have the bullets. So now that we know format painter, we are just going to select this and go to format painter and click on it, because we are going to assign the same bullets to other chunks of paragraphs. We will select, and here we have assigned. We will also assign it from Dr. Sherry L., the president of our school, to Tim Butworth, vice president technology, as well as the college excellence to athletes. And there we are. So if we see the print preview, but before we see the print preview, let's escape from the mode of format painter by clicking on escape, and let's go and check it out on print. And here, all my list has bullets, which are picture bullets, okay? Next step is we are going to set some tab. And let's see the end product, what we mean by tab. And you can see all our SMCC leadership has tabs set at right at 6 points. So we are going to also set a tab in our document. Now, tabs are very important factors, because tabs are important since it helps us to align our sentences precisely according to our design. And tabs are also the only way to accurately line up text. All these sentences are not of the same size. Some are small or some are longer. Okay. However, since we will be setting a right tab, on the right side, you will see that it is aligned in the straight line. So let's set a tab. So I'm going to select this paragraph, which begins with Dr. Sherry and ends with technology. And I'm in home, I'm going to navigate to paragraph. And in the paragraph window, I'm going to click on tabs. I'm going to type in 6. I will say I am setting a right tab. So I'm going to click on it. I also want those dotted lines, which we call a leader. And I'm going to choose the second option, and I'm going to click on set. And I'm going to go OK. Now, if you see the ruler, you see a black L mark. The tab has been set at 6. A right tab has been set. We could have easily manually also set the tab on the ruler, but we chose the paragraph window in order to set the tab. Next, we will click on, just before the P of the president, we are going to our cursor over here, as it is blinking, we are going to hit tab from the keyboard, and here it is. Vice President, tab, tab. Tab, tab. So we have set the tab at 6. All right, now that we have used the format painter, but we have forgotten one thing, and our mission is not 11 font size, but 14. So let's go and change that, as well as copy the format onto our other titles. See how format painter helps out. And here it is, there, and escape. Next, what we are going to use is we are going to use a smart graphic, which will look like this. Smart graphics or smart arts allows us to visually communicate our important ideas and information. For example, you can use smart art graphics to depict processes, hierarchies, relationships, and so on and so forth. So we use, in other words, in simplistic way, we use smart art to create visually appealing diagrams that you can say so much more than simple words. So let's start working on smart graphics. So let's scroll up, and we will click after us and enter 3-4 times so that we get space to insert the smart graphic. We will go insert, and we will click on smart art. And here, as I was saying, that there are different kinds of smart art that you can use in order to convey the ideas. Today, what we are going to use is we are going to use picture. And from picture, we are going to choose the picture caption list. And we will click on it, and we will go OK. So be sure that this is selected, because if this is selected, any formatting you assign, it's going to format this text box. So whenever you're formatting the smart graphic as a whole, we need to click on the borders. So let's format the smart graphic. As you can see, the contextual smart art design has popped up, as well as format has popped up. So let's change the height and width. The height is 1.78, tab and 7.82, and enter. Next, we are going to use wrap text, and we will use square. Now, when we insert any kind of graphic in Word, it treats a graphic like a big letter with the setting in line with the text. So it's very difficult to move. So text wrap, when we assign text wraps, what it does is it causes all of the text to wrap around the image so that the image does not interfere with line spacing. So here we will use square, okay? And also we will use format, and we will use in the arrange tab, we will go down and click the down arrow of position and choose the top center with square text wrapping, okay? We are using the position in order to set or position the smart graphic. So next, what we will do is we will insert some graphics. So we will click over here in the first square from file. We will first choose, and these pictures you have downloaded from the canvas. We will choose the first picture, which is educates mind. So we will insert, and let's write in educates mind, and the font should be 14. Let's change the font. Next is we will go and click over here and insert touches heart. And we will write in touches heart, as well as change the font to 14. Okay. Next, we will choose this picture, which is Bill's Communities. And we are going to write in the text, and we will change the font. And as you can see, these pictures are also communicating what the title stands for. And next, we will choose Transforms Lives, number 4, and we will write Transforms, and we will change the font to 14. All right. Next, we are going to assign some formatting to the fonts over here. And as you can see, the format Painter doesn't work within the Smart Graphic. So therefore, we have to change the formatting one by one. So we will select, we will bold it, we will choose the text effect, we will click the down arrow and choose the first option, as well as we will choose glow option and choose the 18-point orange accent too. We will do the same thing over here, and let's make it bold too. Okay. Let's choose this and then glow and then make it bold. Let's select and let's go down the arrow. Let's choose the first option and bold and then the glow. Bold, glow. So here we are. So it looks like this. Next, we have to see if we are aligned properly, if the document has aligned properly. So let's go down and we see that we need to align because this paragraph is going below, which should be in the first page. So let us adjust this page. Okay. And then let's go down. Let's nudge it a little bit again, and let us take it a little on the top so that we get space. And here it is. It's fitting in one page. And you can see how our markers, paragraph markers, are coming to use. This is so convenient. So next, what we will do is let us go and see our end product. We will insert a video to our document. So let's go to our page and be over here. So we are going to copy this or cut it and browse to the internet, and let's paste the URL and then copy this. You could have also just pasted it over there, but I just wanted to show that we are using a YouTube video to our page. And we will go to insert. And here, if you see in the media group, online video, we will click on it and we will paste the URL of the video. And we will click on insert. Again, this too, the video too, is the Word treats it like a graphic. So we are going to give a text wrap and we will choose square. And obviously it has traveled. We are going to put it in right position. And then we are going to also change its size. Okay, this would be 3.23 high, 3.23 tab, and it would be 5, approximately 5. Okay, so approximately 3.23 by 5. Next, we are going to assign a picture border. So we are going to go over here and choose the same color, which is accent to lighter 60. And then also from the picture format, we will choose this one, rectangle. And then let's go and place the border. And also we want to increase the width of the, or the weight of the border. So let's choose the 4.5 point, and we can nudge it a little bit so that it fits in. So let's see our document. We have 4 more pages, so we can get rid of 3 more pages. We can get rid of this page, and you will see how much the marker is going to save the day. So we are going to select till here the markers and delete key, and then we select this paragraph marker, delete key, and now we have gotten rid of all the markers. So let's look at our end product, which is print, and it looks fine. So next, we are going to get rid of the markers. We just go here in the Home tab, in the paragraph group, we just uncheck it, and here we are. Everything is aligned. So very important, before we convert it to PDF file, and don't forget to save it. Before we convert it to PDF file, what we're going to do is we are going to spell check. It's very, very important that we do it. So here there is spell check, spelling and grammar. Let's go and do spell check. So very important. So I have got 7 spelling. So I will go for the formality first, and I will accept it. And then I'm going to go over here and accept it, accept creativity, transparent, community. We have 3 more, formality, UR. I'm going to accept it, and spelling, ignore because it's a name, and I have 0 suggestions. So I'm going to close the editor, and here I am. Next, we are going to set a tag line. So if we go to info, over here you should see that your name pops up. And we sometimes use taglines in order for the document to be more searchable. So let's put in a tag, assign word assignment 2 about us. And now we are going to save it in PDF file. Now, why do we save it in PDF file nowadays? Because MS Word reformats document when opened on a different computer. And as you know, there are different versions of Microsoft Word, as well as PDF files are mobile device friendly. And since we use our smartphones to read many a times, this is very, very convenient. So in Canvas, on Canvas, you should upload the Word document so that I can see that you have aligned everything properly, as well as you should upload the PDF file too. So you should be, for Word 2 about us, you should be uploading 2 files. So let's go and change it to PDF. we will go save as PC. But this time over here, save as type, we are going to click on the down arrow and choose PDF. You can have the same name, but it will have a different extension because it's a PDF file, and you save it. As you save it, any applications which opens up PDF will open it for you and you will be able to view it. This is the... Now that I'm looking at the alignment, we are missing a space between about us and our mission. So let's rectify that. So I'm going to close out of the PDF application. And you should be closing out from the PDF application, otherwise it will not let you save it. Okay. So we are going to enable the markers and we will hit enter on our keyboard so that there is a space between about us and our mission. Do not forget to save it, and let's save the file as a PDF again. So I'm going to go save as, and Word will automatically bring out the same folder because you have saved it once. And I'm going to go click the down arrow and go to PDF and keep the same name because I'm replacing the PDF file, and I'm going to click save. Microsoft Word asks, you already have a file with the same name. Do you want to replace it with this one? And I click yes. And there we are. This looks perfect. Let's go, and it looks perfect. And this is the end of the assignment 2 about us. Thank you for watching.